What's good, homies? We're live from sunny Boyle Heights, Los Angeles, California. I'm Mark. I'm a recovering codependent, drug addict, narcissist, and I am awareness in the service of love. Sorry for the delay. I was in Burning Man, whole sober experience that I will be live streaming about in the coming future. Learned a lot. I learned a lot. And I was successfully sober during the entire thing. So I'm really happy with setting my own boundaries. That was huge for me. Really, what I want to talk about is fear and how fear is ruining my fucking life. I've been scared my entire life. I've been scared ever since I was born. I've not always even wanted to play this game. I've not wanted to be alive all the time because I've been so fearful. I've been so afraid. I've been so depressed. I've had such crazy anxiety. I never even I never thought about taking my own life only because I was too scared to do that. Fear is ruining my fucking life, man. Instead, you know, what I've been doing is just mood altering away from feeling human to the point where, I don't even really feel feelings anymore. I've only recently begun to feel my feelings. And I stopped doing this because feelings hurt. Feelings are located inside of your body. And if you don't know how to process them correctly, like I didn't know how to really process my feelings, they're in your body and they hurt. So from my earliest, you know, whatever, from the very earliest that I can remember, I was mood altering or numbing somehow just to disassociate from feeling anything, from feeling, pain. Pain mostly associated with fear. I got to the point where to actually feel anything, I had to mood alter just to do that. I had to use drugs just to feel something, sex just to feel something, relationships just to feel something. Fear's really ruining my fucking life. What I realized though is I mostly felt numb. I didn't feel much of anything at all until recently. I thought I had emotions. I thought I knew what joy or happiness, love or anger. I thought I knew what emotions were, but I really didn't. Did I ever associate any of these feelings, emotions? Were they ever in my body, part of my body? Did I ever feel them in my body? Not really. Not that I could really remember. Until recently, I was not really feeling these things. I was not really feeling these emotions. I completely intellectualized all of my emotions. I've been living out of my head my entire life. I can't really remember a time where I was balanced, where my heart and my brain, if you believe in those, I can't ever tell you a time when those were balanced. Feelings and emotions are what make us human. If I'm not feeling anything, I am not a human. I'm a fucking robot. I'm a robot that's just calculating, thinking, and processing. Even today, after doing so much work, I'm very distant from feeling all of my emotions all the time. I work on this every day. My intent is to feel more, and I know I will start feeling more because that is the nature of reality. What I think, what I intend changes future probability. So I know eventually that I will feel more because that's what I want so badly right now is I want to feel. And I got to the point in meditation finally after like a year and a half, I got to the point where I could really turn my intellect off, where I could really stop thinking about shit all the time, where my obsessive thinking, I could really, really stop it. And in doing that, I'm able to turn off the main distraction I was using to mood alter away from feeling, myself, my brain, my obsessive thinking. Thinking too much made it impossible for me to feel. I can now turn that shit off and focus on my breathing and kind of scan my body. And what I found is that, where my sacral chakra is located, right underneath my belly button and the lower abdomen, what I found is that I had pain there. There is pain in a place in my body that I didn't even realize it. And this pain isn't new. This pain has been there for a long time. I was just so disassociated from my feelings and emotions that I didn't realize this pain was even there. The sacral chakra is where your feelings and emotions are located. That's where my blockage was, in my feelings and emotions. And so I've spent just the last couple of days just feeling that pain. And, that's how you get rid of it. You got to feel your pain. You got to feel it all the way through. And I'm still in shock that this pain has been there for years, my entire life. And I was so disassociated out of my body that I didn't even realize that it was there. It's fucking shocking to me, really. I think about how many people are probably disassociated from their feelings, from their bodies. It really makes me think. So I'm feeling my feelings because that's how you process them. I want to process these feelings so they don't get stuck again. Feelings and emotions are healthy. They're normal parts of being human. They're not scary. They're normal. Fear is really ruining my life. I'm tired of struggling. I'm tired of being afraid. I really want to change. I know in my intellect that we are beings of love. I know that when I'm around children, when I'm around my nieces, when I see babies, I know that's who I am, who we all are at our core. We're beings of just pure love. But I don't really know this from my own experience right now. Intellectually, I know this. I see it. But it's not my experience right now, so it's not my truth. But I want it to be. So it will be. I know that one day Feeling love will be my experience too. You know, I want to change so bad, so badly. I want to change. I want to heal myself. I want to feel my feelings and emotions. And in doing so, I want to help others because I know there's, an incalculable amount of people out there that are just like me. I am you. You know, I want to help others. I want to help them heal and feel, but I can't do that until I've done this process myself. Because if I don't, I'm a hypocrite. Do what I say, not what I do. That shit doesn't fly with me, homies. That's how my parents raised me, and it was so confusing. So fucking confusing. I really want to thank my ego. I really want to thank it for creating all these elaborate stories to keep me safe from the fear that has been ruining my entire life. My entire life. You know, that's really the job of the ego. My ego fucking killed it. My ego has kept me safe. My ego has saved my life. But now I'm really ready to let that shit go. I'm ready to let it go so I can begin the next step. So I can begin the next step of healing. I want to get rid of all my fears. I want to stop feeling numb. I want to feel love. I want love to be my experience. I want love to be my truth. Thank you for letting me share, and thank you for letting me be of service.